just did that. Oh, that sucked. Damn. Oh. I just did that. Are we going to scoop over this? What up, Nism? What up? What up? Oh. I forgot I was in short. I got taken out right here, but I could have made so much more money. I was up. Didn't even realize it. Did not even freaking realize it. I don't need to add another 105 for pro. No, if you have a take profit trader account and you pass, yeah. So what happens is, so you get the account. You get the account. Once you pass and hit the profit goal, you don't pay anything, and it makes you it puts you into the funded account. There's no activation fee. That's why I like Take Profit Trader, because with Apex you pay that $85 to get to activate the funded account. Take Profit Trader, you do not pay anything to activate it to the funded. Yeah. You have to use the coupon. If you don't, then you do. But yeah, you'll be fine. It's like 105 or 102 or 105 for the 50K, and then it's no money to get to funded once you pass. You can do daily. There's no, once you're pro, there's no consistency rule, and you can do daily payouts once you hit the threshold. So like you can make $10,000 and just you can make $10,000 every day and pull it out. Yeah, Sleeper, I did. I'm down a couple shekels. I got caught. I'm down like $100. I was playing around. Honestly, I was playing around with it. I was just playing around with it, and I missed a couple different things. Like I was in short here, and I didn't even realize I was in short. I could have made a lot more money. Like I've had a hectic morning. I I only slept, maybe I slept 4 hours, maybe 3.5 hours. I was at urgent care with my kid last night. I was at urgent care with my kid last night. And then after the urgent care, I brought my kid home, and then I had to go to the 24-hour pharmacy to get medicine. And it was just like a long, long ass night. And I shouldn't have been, it's just brutal. I should have just slept in, to be honest with you. But I had to get the kids. I have another kid. I had to get him ready for school. So it's just been it's been a rough morning, man. It kind of feels like yesterday just moved into today as one long ass day. So yeah, that's how my day's been. I was at urgent care, and I think I got to bed at like maybe like 2 in the morning. I got to bed at 2 in the morning, a little after. Woke up at 6. You know, my wife gets up for work, so she woke me up. I shot out to the gym when her alarm worked out. Got home, she left for work, and yeah, I'm just riding on empty, my man. If you see me fall asleep during the afternoon stream, just leave me alone. Just watch. Just watch me just sleep like this. I'm trying to think what I got to get. What up, Ray? I'm trying to think. The 25K account, I got to get to 1,500, I think. I had some wild, wild swings in these two PA accounts today. Like buck wild. I was in short like here, and the account was basically smoked. And then the news came. I made the money, and then like I shorted again here, and then it went up, and I was basically almost at drawdown again, and then I went. Damn, you're up 1,500 today? That's sweet. For the eval. Hey man, it's better than being down 1,500. I messed up the easiest trade of the day. We swept the lows of yesterday, came right back into it, and I did not hold very long. Damn, you're up 4,200. It's a solid day. Oh, jeez. That was the trade of the day. Sweeping the lows and then coming right back freaking in. Oh, baby. Oh, geez. If anyone wonders, I'm retired. Wait. If anyone wonders, I've retired firms and 100% live. Oh, you're done with prop firms, Ray? You're just straight live? Straight live now? No more firms? I think there's a place for both. How's that sound? I think there's a definite place for prop firms to leverage your money. I personally like the prop firm space to leverage your money to put it in stocks and options, but I definitely think there's a place for both. I definitely like trading my own money. I also think prop firms are great to test strategies out. Like Ray, like say you want to test out new strategy or something. Like I would just go get myself like an Apex account and test it out so I don't have to test it out real money. Yeah, take profit trader is the best. I think overall firm, like if you take into account how fast they pay, rules, all types of stuff, like take profit trader is probably the best out there. What firm are you trading live with? Are you at Ant Futures? Boom, 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 boom. This is starting to look good to the up. It's so easy with live accounts. What makes it easier, do you think? What makes it more like why do you feel like it's easier? Damn, Ray. Raise up $26,000. I just keep DCAing. What do you start with? Like one micro, Ray? And just keep adding? Is that the deal? One micro? I mean, if you think about it, if you have like a rangy type of day, like today, like you could have went long or short right here and okay with DCAing and you would be up. Because if you went long here, you'd probably DCA here, and then when it pops, you would have been long, you would have made money, or you would have DCA'd on the way down, and then you would have made money. Holy shit, Ray. You're up to 40 on a. Oh, so when you, yeah. I mean, that's like four minis. That's $800 every 10 points of real money. So what's interesting is PPI came out today and it was hotter than expected, but PPI came out hotter than expected, but we haven't really dropped, which is interesting. I struggle with firms, Cole, but I keep trying for the 100K TP. Why do you keep? What's the issue? Like, why do you keep failing that account? Like, what's the issue with that account that keeps getting you? Is it the daily loss limit? If it's the daily loss limit, why don't you just try either the 150 or play half the size? Yeah, I would play half the size or get a big larger account. Uh free longs. This looks like it might freaking just unload. Well, there we go. Right at, what is that, 78? I'm gonna see. They have the 15-minute orb. Hurry, going fast. We have to see major pullback in the upcoming days. I mean, you would think so. Am I gonna fucking miss this? Did I just miss that? I just missed that? Fuck me, man. I got all my orbs. All my orbs right here. Oh, dude. I can't believe I didn't get fucking filled. Sideways or down is my guess. Value has been overlapping a little lower the past few days. Doesn't mean we're. Yeah, I mean, my bias is to the downside because PPI came in hot, but you never know. So here's my only issue. Here's the cues. I mean, we've just been kind of accepting the higher price range, and you've let the 9 EMA now catch right up. That this looks bullish as fuck. If we get tomorrow's candle engulfs this, you're going to be like, holy shit, we're going to go up another leg. Dude, I'm on like 4, maybe 3.5 hours of sleep. I took my kid to urgent care last night. Uh, she wouldn't stop dry coughing. So we went to urgent care and then I dropped her off at home. I had to go to a 24-hour CVS. And then by the time I got the prescription, had to come home, give it to her. I went to bed probably like after 2 in the morning. And then I woke up at 6 to go to the gym and everything else. And here I am. I am just, yeah, she feels amazing. I'll be honest with you. She took antibiotics last night. Feels really good. And yeah, complete turnaround. But I mean, it does seem like we would have dumped on the PPI news, but they didn't let it dump. And it's just looking bullish. You're getting zero velocity to the downside here. You're getting zero like big days to the downside. Like you're getting just wick down, wicks like you want to see continuation candles. You want to see like this candle goes under this candle and you want to see pushes. What you want to see to the downside is like shit like this, down, down, continuation candles, even like this, continuation candles. You want to see downside consistently coming in. Downside consistently coming in. The same way to the upside. You want to see the candles making new highs. What we're getting is consolidation. This is looking like a freaking bull flag. See how it's just consolidating and we're wicking down and it's being bought back up? Making a low break 20 and then bouncing would have been better, but maybe we break. I go on the higher, even on like, this is the hourly. Like if you didn't know that we were up so much and you looked at this hourly, you would say we're just consolidating in like a flag. That's all you would say. We're basically holding this area. You would say, hey, we're holding the area and yeah, we're eventually going to just loop back up, kind of swing back up. Here's the 4 hour. Like I was thinking about buying options, but we're not getting the push. Like when you buy options, you need velocity to the downside. You can't have like this slow grind. I would get faded out on options. So I'm just kind of sitting here. Yo, what up, William? Yeah. This was the freaking play right there. This zone is a holy shit zone. Just goes to show me that there's so much chop. When you start having overlaying greens or reds, it just shows me that this is just super choppy. You know, we're approaching hour and a half of just in the same area. Oh man, my stomach is growling. I didn't even eat anything either last night. I didn't eat anything this morning. I'm like, the one thing I will find interesting is Amazon came out and said that they were going to try to compete with Hims. So Hims is down almost 16%, but it has nothing to do with their valuation. And Walmart tried to compete with Hims and failed. So I don't know if Amazon's going to, but Hims was just at $30 and is literally down $7 from the high. I told myself if it pulled back into like the 23 range, I would buy. So I bought some Hims today. The company. Yeah, well, they do Viagra, they do a couple different things. But super fast growing company. I couldn't pass up on the dip opportunity. By the way, for me, I'm holding it for over a year unless we get to like $33 because then I'll be up like 50%. But this isn't like a flip. This is like me. I'm accumulating a position over here. Dude, I was in Delo. I don't know if you guys follow my other channel, but we were in Delo. I sold this thing at 11.50 today. 11.50 I sold this thing, and we were buying it sub $9. This was a monster win today. Monster win, up 15% today. Take my gains. Took it to Gainesville. I am afraid we're going to get an overall market pullback at some point. So I am not super heavy. What up, Pine Tree? What up? What up? Here, we'll do one of these today at some point. Hold on. Man, this stuff's just choppy. Choppy as a mofo. Design, you Do you have the static on how many days they take out both the overnight and the low? Inability to take out the overnight high is another tick in the go down column, but it's only 11 o'clock. Yeah, we're definitely channeling down. We are definitely channeling down on the larger time frame. You know, definitely down, but at some point it's a flag and it will probably break to the upside. But are you going to channel down to here? Is it going to go further down? Who knows? Are we going to drop out of the channel to the downside? Maybe. Maybe. What up, Speed Racer? Just so choppy. I don't think what's crazy is I don't see us making. I honestly don't see us going over overnight highs. I just don't see it. I don't see us coming up 80 points today. Yeah, I just don't. I don't think so. It's so weird. Like I bet you we end up. If I had to guess, I bet you we end up around here. I bet it's gonna be a choppy day. Maybe we end up around 60, 70. That's kind of my guess. I could be wrong. Man, this low a day was freaking yesterday's low a day. Swept it, came in, retested it, and then freaking bounced. That was the money. The money trade. But the internals are really strong and pushing now, so the signals are all over the place. Yeah, also the dollar is up. Design knob. The dollar is up. Oh, what is it? The dollar is up. Oil is up. I don't know if it still holds true, but hold on one second. Like the dollar being up, it just there's a bunch of things that are oh, where was it? Oh shit, I can't find it. But there's a bunch of oh, here we go. This guy on Twitter posted it. It's pretty true. Like he doesn't even have a large following. He's just an intelligent guy. But he posted this morning. Oh, futures were up, bonds were down, the dollar was up over 1%, oil was up, but then gold was down over 1%. It was like it was all over the place. All over the place. Hey, Cole, don't you wish we bought Bitcoin when it was 5 cents a coin instead of? So I only knew about Bitcoin when it was probably, I think it was like 80, 85 bucks to like 120 bucks. I was consulting for somebody in an office, and one of the guy inside this office, there was another company. It was kind of like a mixed office space, and these three guys started a tech company, and one of the guys in there that I was talking to, this kid Jared, had Bitcoin, and I think he was selling it at like 150. And that was the first time I ever heard about Bitcoin. And then my brother knew about it at like $200, $300. I mean, I didn't know about it. The earliest, like when I started really getting into Bitcoin, Bitcoin was like, I think it was like $3,000. Obviously, I could have made a lot of money. It was still at $3,000. I just didn't know enough about it. Man, this is lower highs, lower highs. This looks like it's a rounding. This looks like it's going to be rounding down. Come on. Yeah. So, oh, there we go. There we go. I talked this right into existence, by the way. I scalped it in my real money account. I'm trying to make back. I'm only down 43 bucks. I was down at one point today. I was down $250 in my real money in my live account. Now I'm only down 43. I made a ton of Bitcoin, but would be well. Yeah. So back in the day, yeah, I mean, I had a bunch in 2000s. 2017 was probably when I got into it, and we were making a bunch of money on it. I was playing all the coins. I was trading the coins all night. I was trading on my phone. It was an insane time. But I didn't hold. I could have made a lot of money, obviously. Instead, I bought buildings. I bought two buildings and I flipped these two buildings. They were apartment buildings, not big ones, like smaller. One was a 4-unit apartment building. One was a 5-unit commercial building. And instead of buying Bitcoin, I went that route. But my goal was to buy a bunch of units and rent, and then there's pros and cons to get into the real estate game. It's hard now. It's super hard with interest rates, but I mean, I built a crypto farm in my dorm room. Jeez. I invested in farms overseas. Yeah, that's interesting. What up, David? What up, Trader Fan? Dude, so how'd they not, wouldn't the electric bill in the dorm room just be like through the roof? Oh, I just wish I threw more into it and just said F it. Um, that's how I feel about some stocks now, where I'm like, man, Like I felt that way about Hims when Hims was at $4. Like I should have just said fuck it and threw money into it. Yeah, I mean that's how I feel about a lot of companies. I would be better off if I just held. And it's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hold some of these for bigger gains. Look at that, worked right into the right in there and then just bounced the frig out. What up, Josh? Oh yeah, they're working this out. Working it. Sure. Sure. A bracket order? Like what would you want to do? Like what I do with news, David? Is that what you're talking about? Where like you put orders up here and orders down here? Um just like that. You know, so if it goes up, it'll buy and then it'll sell. If it goes down, it will sell and then buy. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm definitely doing that, but some of it's not so long term. You know what it is? If I get some of these companies push, and if you get like 15% in a week, I'm like, that's awesome returns. Like, why would I not take that money out? Dogs, I don't even know what dogs is. Dogs, where my dogs at? There's a guy on Twitter that built up a dividend. He basically only buys dividend stocks, and his dividends pay out. Oh, Doge, Dogecoin. Damn, you had 36 million Doge. Yo, what up, Cards fan? Dogecoin. Yeah, I knew Dogecoin would come back. I think the last time I saw it, it was like super low, like 5 or 7 cents, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was under 10 cents. Yeah, back in December. And I was always saying I should just buy like 5 grand worth of it and just sit on it. And I see though it like spiked to like 20 cents. I probably would have ended up selling it. But it came all the way back down at 10. Probably would have rebought and freaking. Honestly, if you really would have wanted to, I don't want to say gamble, but gamble, knowing if Trump won, everything Elon Musk is about would explode. You should have went in on Dogecoin, on Bitcoin, but if Trump doesn't win, you're probably going to get kicked in the nuts. Yeah, this guy I think this guy reinvests. I don't know. He's on Twitter and all he buys is dividend stocks. Like O is one that he has. and he's just looking to, his whole goal is to put as much money into the account as possible for him to net like 100K a year. And just, that's it. Never imagined it'd be a penny. Yeah. Bro, thing's blowing up. What up? What if? Yeah, I mean, if you got a good chunk of money and you got extra money coming in every month, if you could throw it into dividend stocks after, 5 or 10 years, you can really, yeah, I mean, that's selling puts is pretty much like that. Basically collecting my dividends. I sold puts on HIMS today. I sold 21 and a half puts for next week. Collected $1. Plus bought 400 shares of HIMS. I shorted Cava, by the way. I would puts, CAVA, the restaurant. Man, that thing is just, the multiple just doesn't make sense. Yo, what up, Enrique? What else did I do today? I think that's the only moves as of, I added to my BA position. Only one contract. Boom, 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 boom. Cove, you never said how much do you earn to be comfortable a month. How much do I need to earn to be comfortable a month? I'm not going to get into it, but it's probably more than the average person. I've told you I own businesses outside of this, so this isn't my only. I started business back in 2012, and it's still going today. I have about 50 employees, and we own a couple of different businesses under there. So that's where I am right now. I honestly could make $0 in the market and obviously live off of that. I own a business with Jay that you see on here outside of that has nothing to do with trading. Me and Jay own a business. We're business partners. So yeah, I do a lot of things, man. Like I work all morning from probably 7 o'clock till I get on the stream at 10:30. Trade on the stream with you guys. While I'm trading on the stream, I have another monitor that I might have to answer questions for people at work or handle emails over there. And then I get off at noon. I do phone calls from noon until whenever. I have all my trading stuff up at all times. I trade while I'm doing the business stuff. And then I get back on the stream at 2 o'clock and I hang out with you guys. And I handle the business. This is like what you see is one monitor. I got 2 monitors. I got my cell phone up. You'll see me texting people or answering people on Skype on there. I'm one busy person, man. Like I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of stuff. My day ends approximately I try to end my day around 6, and then it starts back up. I put the kids to hang out with the kids, put the kids to bed, and then I'm back for another hour at night where I basically clean up any emails, things like that, look at stats for the day, just do miscellaneous stuff for about an hour, and then I'm done. I finally get done probably around 8:30 at night. Well, I stream. I mean, they're not home. They're not home. So, I stream. They're not home. My kids got school, and then they got after school activities. Yeah, dude, my day is action packed. I'll go from one thing to the next to the next. Like I'm not shutting the stream off and then going to fucking play golf or, whatever these other guys do. Like that's all great and fine, but I have fun with you guys. I literally enjoy the stream a lot. I like doing it. I think it's fun. Um, you know, I have fun doing it. I've always wanted to do it. So, but yeah, it's a crazy, it's very busy. Man, this is crazy. The difference on commissions, minis versus micros on TV is insane. Or am I missing something? It's nothing on micros, but minis are crazy commissions. I don't know. Let me see. It says $5 for a round trip. $5 for a round trip for commissions. Usually micros have higher commissions, and that's why people trade minis. Let's see. Commissions for all products amount to $5 per round trip per contract, while micros incur a commission of 50 cents per round trip per contract. So basically, one mini is a $5 round trip, and if you have three micros, it's only a dollar 50 per round trip. Yeah, mini per contract is 50 cents, and a micro is $5. This looks freaking weak. When I made, oh, David, you're talking about when I made that bracket order earlier? Um, no, it wasn't like one of those types of orders. I just traded 29 micros equals $7 total. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even pay attention to the commissions, to be honest with you. David, I just put it in manually. I didn't use this at all. You can use this though. So if it hits, it'll get rid of the orders. You know, you could definitely do that. This looks like a short, but the problem is you're sitting like right here at 21,100. Like I just feel like I don't want to short into the whole number. This is some crazy ass chop though. Jeez. We haven't really gone anywhere. It's $5 for each. It's $5 round trip for each one. Some platforms have 0 commissions. Fast Track had 0 commissions. Probably why they're gone. Somebody else I thought had 0 commissions also. So I'm almost positive. I'm like 90% positive Tradeify is a white label of my funded futures. Just throwing it out there. Going 0 commissions, 0 payouts. I'm almost positive Tradeify is a white label of my funded futures. And if you don't know what a white label is, basically Tradeify is basically under my funded futures. It uses my funded futures for software and everything like that. And then I don't know. It just seems that way. I could be completely wrong. Yo, what up, Michael? What up? What up? Is this finally like making a move here? Yeah, they both feel similar. Not only that, Matt Leach comments and brings attention to Tradeify, where if he had nothing to gain, he would not comment on Tradeify's Twitter because it notifies your users about Tradeify, but Matt Leach doesn't mind doing that. So I find that very interesting that he would do that with nothing to gain. You know, Tradeify is expensive, man. Tradeify needs to run some deals to bring that cost down. Just, I get the allure of straight to funded, but when they're running like bigger discounts, it's nice. But like, if he's not running those big discounts, shit's expensive. You know, I hate the 20% consistency rule too. Kind of tight. Yo, I'll call you back in 20 minutes. Uh, Save the fees and open up an AMP account. AMP, baby, AMP. My God. All right, save the fees, open up an AMP account. Then you're also straight to funded. That is true. I'll be honest with you. It's not that one is better than the other. I mean, it's all the same shit. I could trade. I could trade. I'm using Quant Tower, so I mean, you could trade any prop firm on the same platform I'm trading with AMP. There's nothing. There's no. The only thing they do is they give you a full license to. They give you a full license of Quant Tower. So I guess for if you spend $100 in an account with AMP, you could probably get a full license of Quant Tower and never have to pay for it. That's a bonus. It's probably a good bonus to do. Other than that, there's nothing different. Nothing where I'm like, oh my God, you know, like they don't have their own software like they're giving me, and the software is amazing. Like we were on the stream yesterday and we were talking about Ninja Trader. Yeah, design knob. I mean, I don't disagree with you. Um, what people don't realize is when you get a 50K account, you're not getting $50,000. Like when you get a 50K account, you're really getting 2,500 bucks because if you blow 2,500 bucks, you're out. That's honestly what you're getting. Um, Damn, this thing's freaking going for it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're getting the margin required, but you're most definitely not getting, like, when people are like, "Oh, I'm funded $3 million." It's like, bro, you are not funded $3 million. Like, you can't hit the button and withdraw $3 million. You know, hate to break it to you, buddy, but yeah, you're most definitely not funded $3 million. Dude, I miss getting filled in my fucking. I miss it by a tick. Jeez. Bro, a great YouTube thumbnail. Yeah, I mean, you know, I made a whole video about it, I think last weekend or the weekend before, on the marketing tactics that prop firms use. And you know what? Listen, I'm not saying prop firms are bad. I'm just saying that you should just know what you're getting. That's all. That's all I'm saying is you should just know what you're getting. But I'll be honest with you, it's great. You get the ability to make a lot of money with using a small amount of money. You know, well, what is it? Like 50, 100, 50, 250, 300. I got two here. So that's 400,000. I'm a $400,000 funded trader. Yo, keep your eye on Cava, Cava, restaurant chain. I just feel like this thing's about to shit itself. Yo, They aren't lying. You are getting 50K account, which is what you need in margin to trade 7 or 9 minis or whatever it is. Yeah, but who's trading 7 or 9 minis? I don't trade 7 or 9 minis. I mean, if you only have $2,500 drawdown, who's trading 9 minis? I mean, I will on an eval, but you know, not when it's like funded money. Are you still short then? How far down are they? I mean, I'll be honest with you. Prop firms are great because you get to try out strategies with having some skin in the game without uh, risking large amounts of capital. And also, if it works out, you can withdraw large amounts of capital. Oh man, this thing is not looking great. I got to go open up my door. Hold on 1 second. All right, go relax, dudes. Yeah, I want to buy one of the trucks too, which is crazy. I want to buy one of those Jeeps, but I'm not spending stupid amount of money. I got to find something. I heard there's just a ton of cars on the lots in general. Like just generally, there's just a lot of cars sitting on the lots. I think there's going to be some crazy dude, it's crazy. I think there's going to be some big Black Friday into end of year discounts for Jeeps and just a lot of cars in general. I think there's going to be a massive thing. Just feels that way. Feels like a large discount to sell as many as they can is going to be in play. Yeah, it's wild. Wild, wild. Man, we are right in the middle of the zone. So this is the hourly orb. Like we are literally right in the middle of the range. We're in the middle of the range and haven't done shit. I'm glad I took some trades. I mean, but this has been kind of crappy. boom, 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 boom. This isn't going anywhere. Dude, I'm going to be back at 2 o'clock. We're going to do some giveaways. We'll do a giveaway today. We'll have some fun. So we'll do some giveaways. I don't know where this is going. It seems like we're stuck and nobody knows where we're going here. Like literally we've been stuck since 9:50. We got the dump. But what up, Giant Diver? I'll be back at 2 p.m. I got to go eat something. I'm sitting on like 4 hours of sleep. My kid was sick last night. And I'm going to go get myself some coffee. And that's pretty much it. All right. I'll see you in about 2 hours. Peace.